Hello friends, welcome to our channel Live Trades. Today is 26 March 2020. Another good day for markets. Nifty is up almost 300 points and Bank Nifty is up almost 1100 points. At one point of time, Bank Nifty was up almost 1800 points, but at the end of session it came down to 1100 points. And today was Bank Nifty and Nifty monthly expiry and stocks also. So there was a lot of volatility today. So in this video we will discuss about chart setups and trading strategies for tomorrow in Nifty, Bank Nifty, stocks and commodities. This is TDF X1 system in MT4 platform. You can trade stocks, commodities and Forex markets with this trading system. You can purchase TDF X1 system from tdftrader.com. Link is given in the description box. This is Bank Nifty futures chart, 15 minutes time frame. You can trade any time frame from 1 minute to daily or weekly with this TDF X1 system. 15 minutes time frame is our preferred time frame because it can be used both for intraday and swing trading. If you want to trade 5 minutes or 1 minute or other time frames, you can load the correct template and then trade as per the rules. Different templates are given to trade different time frames. You can see here 1 minute there is one template and for 5 minutes there is some other template. So for Forex also different templates are given here. So you just have to load the correct template and trade as per the rules. Rules will not change depending upon the time frames. So rules are same for all time frames. And now we will see here in this Bank Nifty chart, you can see you got a buy signal yesterday. The signal was shown to you in yesterday's video also. And when the signal has come, even X1 signal has also given you buy signal. So this was a valid signal. And but by the end of session, this higher time frame trend, this pink color line, which represents higher time frame trend, it was not in blue color. So it was still in sell mode only. Today you can say this higher time frame trend indicator changed to blue color. It means that higher time frame is also supporting this particular movement. So this buy signal has support of higher time frame now. This Bank Nifty buy signal got triggered on breakout of this particular candle, this first green color candle. So breakout of this particular candle high was the entry point. So this candle high, let me see the high here. This high is I think around 18,600. So this high is around 18,622. So you just have to add 20 rupees spread to that. So 18,645 was the entry point. So 18,645 yesterday itself this buy signal got triggered. So from 18,645 now we are at 19,645, 620. So almost 1,000 points has come in this particular moment. At one point of time it was I think it crossed 20,200 I think. The high of today is I think 20,270. So almost it has given you around 1,500, 1,600 points after entry. But even now you are in profit of 1,000 points. Now you can see higher time frame is also matching. There is no problem in this particular trend as of now. But the problem is that TDF oscillator did not cross zero line. So this downtrend is still active here. So if any new sell signal comes tomorrow with the required conditions, suppose if filter becomes red and if candles also become red, tomorrow we can take a sell signal because Nifty was in strong trending mode. There is no change in that particular mode, and this is only a pullback. So yesterday itself we have told you that all pullbacks will be shorted in Nifty and Bank Nifty and in many stocks. So unless this particular level is crossed, Bank Nifty, we cannot say that Bank Nifty is completely the downtrend is over. So just watch out for any new signal tomorrow or day after tomorrow or in this week. So whenever new sell signal comes, that will be very high probability trade. And as of now there is no problem in this chart, so you can continue the long positions. And when your higher time frame is supporting, there is no problem in this one. Unless you get some bad news from international markets, there will be no problem in this particular chart. Even if any gap down etc. happens tomorrow, you are already in profit, so there will be no problem. So just remember one main rule that you can hold a position if you are in comfortable profit. So always try to hold any position if you are in comfortable profit, because even if tomorrow 1,000 points gap down happens, you will be in no loss in this particular chart. So now as of now it has already given you around 1,500 points profit, and even at close it is in 1,000 points profit. So now we will see Bank Nifty option table. This is Bank Nifty option table of next week expiry, so that is on 1st April 2020. And of course this table will not represent the correct picture because today all options are closed. Bank Nifty and stock options are closed, monthly options. And you can see there is no build up in this 20,100, 200 call options and even put options also, so it will not represent the correct picture. So as per this option table, this 20,000 is first resistance here. So above this 20,000 there is no proper resistance. And here you can see 19,000 is our first support here. So this can be taken as S1. So this correct picture will come only tomorrow. So tomorrow only we can see build up of options in different strike prices. So this is of no use as of now. And now we will see Nifty chart. This is Nifty futures chart, 15 minutes time frame. You got a buy signal yesterday here. Sorry, on I think on 24th March, yesterday it got triggered around this level because this was the first green candle, and at this point of time, even you got X1 buy signal also, and filter was green, everything was fine here. There was no problem. And yesterday itself, we have told you that Nifty was outperforming. Even today also, Nifty was outperforming Bank Nifty, and this buy signal got triggered on this candle. So this candle high is 8,170. So this was a candle. This was this first candle. So above this 8,170, you have to take entry. So 8,180 was our entry point. So from 8,180 now you are at 8,650. Already you got around 450 points profit. So there is no problem in this chart. You can see filter is continuously green. There is no problem in this one. It represents buying pressure. And even candles are also continuously green. Higher time frame is also supporting you. This blue color line is HTF indicator, so this is also supporting you, so there is no problem here. 90% of time you observe that on first day of the new contract, generally we will get gap up or at least positive movement. So we may not get big gap up, but it all depends upon international markets. So if there is no bad news from US markets, and if there is no bad news regarding coronavirus issue, tomorrow we may get a decent gap up of at least 50 to 100 points. So we will have to see what will happen to US markets tonight. Today some economic package got announced by finance minister, but I don't think it will be enough to make these markets move up. Of course, there is a little bit of positiveness, but I don't think it will be enough because there are a lot of sectors which will be closed for another 15 days, and nobody knows how long this lockdown will continue. And let us say, for example, if after 15th April, if this position continues, if the same coronavirus deaths continue or new patients come, and it will be extended to another 1 month or 15 days. So it is not going to be ending on 15th April. Don't expect big recovery in markets unless we find some solution for this coronavirus issue. So if there is any positive news regarding coronavirus issue, then only markets will recover. Otherwise, they will be in this range only. So crossing of 9,000 will be extremely difficult. So there will be some pullbacks. There will be very sharp pullbacks, as you have seen yesterday and today also. So, but these sharp pullbacks will be sold at one point of time. And you can see here, this was the resistance. If this level is crossed, then only we can say that Nifty has come out of downtrending mode, but it is not so easy to cross 9,000 levels. And we will see Nifty option table now. This is Nifty option table, 1st April 2020 expiry, and I don't think it will represent correct picture. And you can see here there is not so heavy build up here. Of course, it is better than Bank Nifty option table. At least there are some figures here. And you can see the first resistance is 8,700, and afterwards there is a resistance only at 9,000 levels. So crossing of 9,000 will be extremely difficult. And you can see here 8,500 is a very good support here, but if 8,500 breaks, there is no proper support, it will again go back to 8,000 levels. So be careful with the Nifty and Bank Nifty because market structure is bad. Of course you will get pullbacks, but all pullbacks will be sold into, and try to take only intraday positions, and do not carry forward unless you are confident, and unless you are in big profits, do not carry forward positions. And now we will see international charts. This is Dow Jones chart, 1 hour time frame. There was a sell signal earlier. This was shown to me in previous videos also. It was a nice downtrend here, and afterwards we got a buy signal. This was also shown to you in the previous video, and we told you that it's a weak trend. It will be sold into. So of course you may get some pullback, but crossing of this level will be extremely difficult. So you may get some pullback, but ultimately it will be sold into because this is an extremely strong downtrend. So don't think that market will go up straight forward. So it is not so easy to get V-shaped recovery. And same pattern in Nasdaq also, and you got a sell signal somewhere here. We have shown you the same signal earlier also, and there was a buy signal now, and this is a weak buy signal. And we have been telling you that it will be sold into. It's already sold into, and this will go down again. And this time, if weakness continues, it will again break down this particular level. So Nasdaq and Dow both are extremely weak. So unless there is some solution for this coronavirus issue, there won't be any positive movement in international markets. And you can see here DAX also, this buy signal has come, but this is also weak buy signal. This will also be sold into, and this time it will break this particular low. And now we will see NSE stock charts. So the first one is Indiabulls Housing Finance. See, we have been telling you since last 4-5 days to short all pullbacks in this one. So whoever has shorted in this one got money. This was the correct area, this was the correct area to short again. So tomorrow if you get one more pullback, you can short it again because it did not participate in Nifty rally. So there is nothing in this economic package for this one. There is no positive factor for housing sector in economic package. So maybe in future something may be announced by Reserve Bank of India, but nothing is there in this in today's finance minister speech. So if any pullback comes, it will be a very good stock to short. So wait, pull back up to 103, 104 levels and you short it. And the next one is Indigo. See, yesterday also we have covered this one, and this buy signal which got triggered at 900, it took it to almost 1130 levels. This is against fundamentals, and when all international fights and domestic fights are stopped now, how can Indigo go up? So tomorrow you may get a sell signal in this one, so that sell signal will give you a very good downtrend. It may break down this level also, and if there is any further bad news regarding coronavirus issue, it will again go back to 600 levels. So just watch out this one. And next one is Coal India. So this one is also we are mentioning since last 2-3 videos. We are asking you to short every pullback, and tomorrow if you get any pullback you can short it, because generally on first day of expiry there will be some gap ups. So yeah, short that gap up, and if it comes to 130 levels, that will be a very good level to short, and it is not easy to get uptrend in this one because it is in strong downtrending mode. And the next one is Maruti. See, Maruti has given buy signal both from X1 indicator and F10 indicator, so this has given you some money. And today it was weak because there was nothing positive in economic package. So watch out for any new sell signal tomorrow. If any new sell signal comes, it will break down this particular level. So don't get surprised if it breaks 4000 level, because there is no positive indication for this one. When all plants are shut down, when everybody is in home, there is no reason for Maruti to go up. And even that is true for M&M also. Now we will see M&M chart. See, M&M is in strong downtrending mode. Sell signal is running from almost 10 days, I think, and you can say there is a triangle-like formation here. But I don't think this will give you very big money, and whenever you get some pullback, it will be shorted again. So just watch out for any reasonable pullback in this one in short. So this particular level will be very good level to put stop loss. So watch out for this 301 level. So if 301 to 305 comes, that will be very good level to short. And if bad news continues regarding coronavirus issue, it will again go back to this 240 levels. The next one is Lupin. Lupin we have covered 2 days back, and we told you to short, and this was the level from where we told you to short. I think sell signal is running here, and if any pullback comes to this level, you can short it again. In some form we have seen lot of buying, but in Lupin continuous selling is happening. I think some bad news may be ready to come in this one. So if any pullback comes, you can short this one. And the next one is L&T. See, L&T was in strong downtrend earlier, and you got a pullback from this level to this level, but this pullback is a weak pullback. So if any negative price pattern happens tomorrow, if any 1, 2, 3 pattern happens, you can short it without any hesitation, because it is in strong downtrending mode, and infrastructure stocks and cement stocks will not be recovering very fast. It will take a lot of time to recover, because all projects are stalled. Nothing is positive for L&T in this market. Because of short covering only, it went up. So if you get any good price pattern tomorrow, you can short it without any hesitation. And the next one is LIC Housing Finance. See, LIC Housing Finance is an extremely strong downtrend. We have been showing you this particular signal in our previous videos also, and you got a buy signal both from F10 indicator and our X1 signal. So this has given you very good profit here. I think from this particular level it has gone to this level. Let me see the level here. I think from 220 it went up to 250. So 30 rupees move it has given you, but it's a weak pullback. So if any price pattern comes tomorrow, if you get any 1, 2, 3 pattern here, you can short it again, because it's a weak sector. Actually, India's Housing Finance was not at all participating in this one. Just because of a short covering only, it went up, and probably if you get any 1, 2, 3 pattern tomorrow, you can short it. And the next one is ACC. See, ACC is in strong downtrend. There is no problem in this chart. Higher time frame is also supporting you, and some pullback has come tomorrow just because of expiry. Some short covering is there, but if any good short covering comes tomorrow up to this level 1060, of course 1060 may not come. At least if it comes 1020, 1030 levels, that will be a very good point to short, and again it will go back to 900 levels. So watch out for this cement stocks and infra stocks. So L&T, ACC, all these things are shorting candidates only. And now we will see MCX charts. This is MCX gold chart, 30 minutes time frame. Buy signal is running in this chart from this particular level. Breakout of this particular level was a buy trigger, and it has given you very good profit, but this is a weak pullback. So if any sell signal comes here from our F10 indicator, and if filter is red, and if your candles become red, then you can short it without any problem. So again it will go back to 38,000 levels. And now we will see silver chart. This is silver 15 minutes chart. You can see buy signal is running from this particular level. It has given you very big profit, and if any sell signal comes, that can be a very good opportunity to short here. but as of now there is no sell signal. So if any sell signal comes here, if any trend indicator sell signal comes or X1 signal sell signal comes, you can short it. Filter has already become red. So if X1 signal comes and F trend signal comes, and if candle color changes to red, you can short it. And COMEX chart is in strong downtrend, so you can short silver if any sell signal comes without any doubt. This is MCX Pro 30-minute chart, and since 2-3 days there is no movement in this one. It is just in this range. So actually buy signal will trigger only on breakout of this particular high with green color candles, but that buy signal is not getting triggered and it is not going down. But this formation suggests that it may go down because even candle color did not change to green. So if any good news comes from international markets, then only it can go up. Otherwise there is no way this crude oil will go back to again 1400 levels. And we will end this video here. So friends, hope this video will be useful to you, and all our videos will come with useful trading strategies. So subscribe to our channel if you like our videos, and if you subscribe to our channel, you will get notification whenever we upload videos. We welcome your comments. Visit our website livetrades.com for more information regarding live trading rooms and other services. Thanks for watching.